Good morning, everyone. Danny McLaughlin, your Patriot Realtor here in my hometown of Franklin, Tennessee. And today we're going to talk about the community of Lockwood Glen. I'm going to dive into all the great things about this community. You're not going to want to miss this, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Mornings on the MLS. I greatly appreciate you checking out my channel, and if you would just please like, comment, and share and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. We release content like this all the time, and I'm going to bring you a great community right here in Franklin, Tennessee, one that a lot of people talk about. It's called Lockwood Glen. So let's dive into the current listings that are on the market right now in Lockwood Glen, and that's what I got here up on my screen. So we're going to talk about these listings, and I'm going to talk about some other cool stuff about this community and why it's one of the number one communities for people that want to live in this area. They kind of flock to this community, and I'll tell you why. So let's dive in. So right now there's 13 houses that are on the market. One is currently under contract right now, but we can dive in and check these out. We'll just start at the top of the list and go down and see what we can find. See if there's anything that you guys like. So this one, oh, and let me tell you this too about Lockwood Glen. This is a community that is also has single family homes, townhomes, and then there's single family homes of different levels. And so there's a range that goes from like the 500 all the way up to 1.4 million dollars. So it's a very interesting community in that it does have a lot of different living for you to, the community itself is absolutely gorgeous. It has a lot of amenities too. So we'll kind of touch on some of those as we go through these listings. But this one right here is 518 Colbert Lane, Franklin, Tennessee, 37064. It is in Williamson County. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom, 2145 square feet. And sitting at just a little bit of, but what is that, like a half of an acre. Here's the tax records. Everybody asked me about taxes. There's currently what the owner is paying, so $19.88 in taxes. The house has been on the market for 88 days. We're going to touch on these things too. I'm going to show you guys the market trends for this community. So here is a house. Sellers offering $10,000 towards buyer interest rate buy down. Now remember, guys, I've talked to you in previous videos. We are currently in a buyer's market. And some of the market trends that I'm going to share with you today is going to show you that we're leaning into this definitely buyer's market, and the sellers are having to be aggressive on either price or incentives like this, like buy downs and interest rate, different financing options and things like that. So let's see what we got here. Let's just look at this little townhouse and check it out. It's really nice. It's got some nice features. We're going to go into I'll tell you all the builders, the names of the builders and stuff that were in here as well. Here's the facility. This is their community center, the pool, little basketball court. They've got some walking trails and parks within the community. Sorry about the pictures. These pictures are really blurry. I don't think that's my computer. I think that's the listing agent just put those in there. So there's that one. Let's look at here's another townhouse. Here's a single family. So single family right now is right about $875. This one's $810. Carothers Court, Franklin, Tennessee, 37064. It's been on the market for 27 days, built in 2015. So let's look at this guy. See if you guys like this one. Now, this is a single family house. Pretty nice. Got hardwoods everywhere throughout the first floor. Tile in the bathrooms. Look like the carpet's really nice upstairs. Nice and clean. Looks like it's move-in ready. Big attic storage. Again, here's some of these pictures of the pool. It's really pretty. They've got a very beautiful community pool there. Here's some of the parks. These are better pictures. Basketball, kids playground and stuff like that. So that's a great listing. That's a good price too. How many square feet? So that's 3275 square feet, quarter of an acre, 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths and 1 half bath. That's actually a pretty good price for that house. It's been on the market for 27 days. Let's go back to see what else we can find. Single family. Hey, let's go down here and see what let's click on this one. This one, I actually sold a house. It's been a few months back. I think it's been, what do I want to say, like May or something. I sold mine, but this is on the same street. This one is 244 Murray Court, Franklin, Tennessee, 37064. 5 bedrooms, 4 bath, 3,071 square feet. Just about 0.13 acres, so really small lot. Taxes on this house is $3,340 a year. Days on market 15, built in 2019. Looks like a pretty nice house. Let's click on these pictures and see what the inside looks like. There has been a lot of houses that have been selling on Murray Court too. It has just crazy boom there. This is really nice. Nice interior. This is the exact same floor plan of the house for my client that I sold. Nice kitchen. Nice backsplash. Very clean and bright. Natural light coming in. What do you guys think? Do you think I like that. That's nice. I don't know if that's wallpaper or what. But there's that one. There's that house, and that's on the market for $935. That seems maybe about right. Should, for what this area, what the comps are looking like. Let's go to this guy right here. This one is 2023 McAvoy Drive in Franklin, Tennessee, 37064. 5 bedrooms, 4 bath, 3,447 square feet. 0.28 acres. It was built in 21. It is let me see. Taxes on this house are $3,981, and this house has been on the market for 48 days. It has let's see what you guys think of this one. That's nice. Looks like it's on a little bit of a hill. I know exactly where this is. There's like a hill behind the house. You'll see it here. I'll show it to you. And there's just a hill with a fence on top in the background, in the backyard. So you don't have any neighbors looking down at you or anything like that. Nice kitchen. A lot of cabinets in that kitchen. Look at all these cabinets. I'm assuming that's maybe the pantry. Yeah, that's a nice house. 8-foot doors, 9-foot ceilings. Nice and clean. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Nice bonus room. There's one thing that's really special. See, so you got your backyard, then this is really not usable. And then you've got this like retaining wall, and then you've got like this wrought iron fence with like a screen on it. But, that's the kind of downfall of this area in Lockwood Glen, is just the backyard is kind of small. Again, there's the community pool, kids playground, basketball court. They just redid that. But there you go. There's that listing. So let's get into, let me go back here. Here, let me show you this one. This is the one that's on the market right now, or I'm sorry, not on the market. It's under contract right now, and this house, it went under contract on 9/27. So there's the stats on that. But let's go back to this guy. I want to show you one more. So this one is 11699. That seems very high for this neighborhood. And look, this is the first time I've looked at it too. So 11699, 140 days on the market. That kind of paints the picture of your price is way too high. I don't understand why people think it's 2-3 years ago anymore. That I don't think this neighborhood's really grabbing a $1.7 million house. But let's just click on it. Let's go through the stats. So 5 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms, 4778 square feet, and 0.20 acres. 140 days on the market. It was built in 2024. And I think this is that newer section of Lockwood Glen there in the back, but 1.7 million, I think that's going to be a reach. That's a hard reach right there. Beautiful house, beautiful kitchen. It's not that old. I like the gold hardware. Does have 8-foot doors. Looks like maybe 10-foot ceilings in here. White oak is in. People are really looking for the white oak options. But, man, you're right across the street from some townhomes. Big bonus room. Okay. Oh, it's got a basement. Okay. And I'm going to point out another thing. This is a poured concrete wall basement. So these basements are usually 10 inches to 12 inches thick. It's better than a CMU, which is a concrete masonry unit, like a concrete block, built foundation. If you're going to do a basement foundation, poured concrete is the way to do it. So I love to see that. We don't see that often in our area, but I'm really glad to see that it's a poured basement wall. So that's nice. It does have a basement. That's definitely going to bring in some value. Man, I just don't know if 1.7 is the number. Obviously the market's talking because it's been on the market for 140 days. So people are probably agreeing with me that the price is too high. This again is the community pool, and it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous pool. Play area, some good shots there. So there you go. That's that one. That's the highest one on the market in Lockwood Glen right now. The next one down from that was that 1379. So there's that. Let me I want to kind of show you where Lockwood Glen is in geographically with Nashville. So here it is. It's almost due south of Franklin's right here, downtown Franklin. It is on the east side of I-65. And what's great about this is, hang on, let me kill this real quick. So when you get off the I-65, you're going to get off on Murfreesboro Road right here. You're going to come off on this off ramp. You're going to go over the 65, and you're going to make your first right on Carothers Parkway, and you're going to go down Carothers Parkway, and this is Lockwood Glen. Lockwood Glen goes from just south of South Carothers Road all the way out here, and then comes back in, and then there's some apartment complexes, Lockwood Glen Apartments right here, but this is all of Lockwood Glen's community. Here, let me turn on. There you go. You can see it there. So that's Lockwood Glen. There's the pool. There's the pool and the clubhouse and everything that I was showing you. Let's talk about market trends though, because this is what concerns me about now. Listen, I am on September 2025 market updates, and this is for single family homes in Lockwood Glen. So I'm specifically talking about homes in Lockwood Glen, and we're going to look at a year over year from September 24 to September 25. Okay, let's dive into some of this. So new listings this time were average. We're hitting on target there. Under contract, same. Active inventory average. In 2024, we were averaging 4. Now we're averaging 9, so that's up 126%. Under contract inventory average, 21. Now we're at 1. That's like a 95% drop. It gets crazy. Total inventory in 2024 was 25. Now 10, down 59%. Closings back in 2024, 5, 1. Down 80%. Sales price average in 2024, it was 1.082 million. Now 860,000, down 21%. Sales price median 1.231 million. Now in 2025, 860,000, down 30%. This is telling you that it's a buyer's market. Real estate agents have got to educate clients before they list their homes and let them know that it's not the same market it was 2 years ago when you could list your house way over and get multiple bids and go into bid wars and get offers on the first day. And it's not there anymore. Okay. So, I hate it just as much as everyone else does. In fact, I didn't even like that. It was crazy. People had a hard time buying a house, and it was just, it was actually a sad thing to see. Too many people just trying to buy one house and then overpaying for it, going $200,000-$300,000 over ask and all these other crazy things. But, sales, I gave you that one. Average days on market closed, 31. In 2025, 18. We're down 41%. Average list price active in 2024 was 960,996. That's up. So 1.120 million. That's up 17%. List to contract average back in 2024, 70 days. We're at 13. That's down 81%. And contract. I'm sorry, did I say that? Yeah, contract to closed average 190 to 41. That's down 78%. List to closed average 229 to 68. That's down 70%. Months of supply 0.98 to 10.06, up 923%. So that's the market trend year over year from September 2024 to September 2025 for single-family homes in Lockwood Glen. Okay, so let's get into one of the things I love about Lockwood Glen. So there's a guy, his name is Jim Harris, and Jim walks up and down Carothers, and every morning, like clockwork, Monday through Friday and on the weekends, and he waves at all the cars going by. And I'm telling you, it warms your heart. It's Southern hospitality. Everybody loves Jim. The Tennessean, they did a big news article on him. They did this. I'm going to play this for you guys. So check it out, because I can't even explain it as well as they did. Check this out. Oh, that's Jim. Just sitting there waving.
Jim has been walking up and down Carothers for months now, and he waves at every car that passes, and he's got such a bright, magnetic smile and such a great, happy wave. Can't help but wave back at him. My daughter Haley and I have been in the car before, and we may not be talking at all. We may just be quietly listening to music because I haven't had coffee yet. We're on our way to Starbucks, and we see him, and then immediately the entire mood of the car lifts. It's like we're waving. And we have a 3-minute conversation about how much we love him and how glad we are he's there. We need
Jim's awesome, guys. He literally just sits there and waves at cars all the time. It's great. Sometimes if I have to go in that area, I'll purposely time it to when I think Jim's walking, and I'll go get my coffee and just hopefully I see Jim and wave. And he always brings super excitement to the day. Just what a beautiful day of how to start off by just getting to see Jim. What a great guy. We love you, Jim, and you mean a lot to this community, I'll tell you that. Okay, so a couple things about, I just threw it in AI, like the Lockwood Glen community, Franklin, Tennessee. So here's what it says. It says a master plan community of Franklin, Tennessee, featuring a mix of single-family homes, townhomes, and luxury apartments. Located off of Carothers Parkway, the neighborhood offers residents resort-style amenities and convenient access to I-65 and the Cool Springs area, which is very true. It's a great location. Residential diversity. The neighborhood was developed with a variety of housing options, from single-family homes in the main Lockwood Glen area to the apartments at Lockwood Glen. Initial builders included Celebration, Goodall, and Regent Homes. So I told you I'd tell you who the builders were, and there you go. Those are the builders. Talks about the amenities, and it is a great location. So it's a very great location. Across the street, so right here, if you see this is Lockwood Glen. Here's one of the entrances. There's another entrance down here, but this whole area across the street, this is Carothers. Okay, this is Carothers right here. This whole entire section over here is going to be a huge municipal park for the city of Franklin. And listen to this.
Inclusive park. Jesse Pigeon spoke with the city's parks director and gave us a look at what's to come in this area.
So they're going to have all kinds of stuff, but what it is, it's a 180-acre site between South Carothers Parkway and Interstate I-65. They've been working on this for a long time, but this park it's gonna be huge. It's gonna have a lake, a walking trails. It's gonna have so many amenities for the community and for the city of Franklin. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. So that's one of the great things about Lockwood Glen. Here's the current houses that are on the market in there. I hope you saw something you like. If you have any questions about the community at Lockwood Glen, any of these houses that are currently on the market listed for sale, if you'd like to schedule any home tours, or you're out of state, you want me to go do the tour for you, I could FaceTime you. But this is a great community. It's a great price point, and everybody really likes living there. I mean, so it's a great place, and you get to wave at Jim every morning. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mornings on the MLS. I really enjoyed talking to you about the Lockwood Glen community. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. Have a great day.